Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over 25 products I want to finish before the end of 2025. I really want to narrow down my makeup and beauty collection and just have products that I love. So a lot of these are just products I just want to finish and get out of here. I hate decluttering products, so I really do try and use up things even if I don't like them that much. I have a mixture of skincare, makeup, and nail products that I just want out of here by the end of the year. I'm filming this a little bit early, so the progress might be slightly different as what it looks today versus when I roll it into 2025, but I will be doing quarterly updates. I will have photos from all the products of the first usage of 2025, and I will keep track of it by taking monthly photos and weights. Maybe not wait for all of them, but monthly photos and how many times it took me to use them up. I did want to give a quick update for the beginning of the year. Moving forward, I will be posting twice a week, so I will have a long form video on Tuesdays and Fridays. So make sure you are subscribed so that you can get notifications of when my videos are live. So let's just get to it because I have so many products that I want to do like a quick review and why I want to finish them up and everything. So the first product is one I'm carrying over from last year, and that is my NYX Ultimate Shadows palette. Last year I had a goal of finishing 4 shades or panning 4 shades. And I am filming this early, so I think I will have 3 by the end of the year, which is close to my goal. It wasn't exactly my goal, but I think what set me behind from last year in getting progress really quickly was that I only picked 1 shade at a time rather than picking them all and then using them throughout the year. So I started the year using this shade, and once I hit pan, then I picked another one to hit pan on, and that was just taking me way too long. So this year I'm gonna pick the probably 3 or 4 that I want to hit pan on by the end of the year, and I will be doing a separate video going over that as well as like my eyeshadow rolling project. So that will be in there, so keep an eye out for that. This next product is kind of out of order from the other products in its same category, but that's because this one is also just a hit pan goal. So this is my NARS mini blush, and I don't really like it that much. I have repurchased this like 3 times now, and I don't know, this time around I just don't really like it anymore. It's way too glittery for my liking, and I like a very like rosy and bright blush look, and it's really hard to achieve that with this because there's so much glitter in there, or like that shimmer, that it is more like highlight on my face than actual blush. So my goal for this one is to hit pan on it. It is a mini, and I do have a decent amount of progress, so I'm thinking once I hit pan, then I can decide if I want to finish it this year or not. I have quite a few other blushes that I want to completely finish, so this one is a smaller goal of just hitting pan. So those are the only 2 products out of the 25 that is to just hit pan. The rest are to completely finish. And this next product is my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I really enjoy this one, and I think the reason of me just finishing it up is because it's my oldest one, and I have primers that I really love, and I'm just not really reaching for this one nowadays. This one is very affordable and just easy to use. It works with most of my foundation, but I have been recently preferring my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. That one, it just feels a lot smoother and just easier to work with, whereas this one, it can kind of distract some of my foundations. Last year, I believe I finished 3 primers, so this should be pretty easy to finish. And I mean, I have a decent amount left in here, but if I just focus on this one, I think I can get it done pretty quickly. This next product is another primer, and that is my Danessa Myricks Blur Balm. I have the translucent shade, or I think the universal one, and it looks pretty gross. I think that's just from like dipping into it and it being oxidized. But another product I just am not blown away by. I have been able to get usage out of it recently. I think how I apply it and only specific foundations for me work well with it. So that's how I've been getting my use in. I do already have a huge pan in there, so it should be pretty easy, but I don't really like it that much, so I feel like that's what's holding me back from actually finishing it. It's just something I don't want to have, so I just want to finish it, but I don't want to throw it away. So that's kind of where it falls into this category of just want it out of here by the end of the year. Next up, I have 2 foundations that I want to finish. Last year I did finish 2, and I think it's possible. I honestly think I might be able to finish 3, but I might be getting ahead of myself by saying that, so I'm just gonna stick with a goal of 2, and if I finish 3, then great. But the 2 that I want to finish, one, it's just, I don't like it that much. There's a lot of issues I've had with it. Make sure you check out this video where I just talk about why I don't like it, and that's the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. And it's not hydrating. This is their hydrating one, and it's not hydrating at all. I also find it really thick and cakey. Like, it wears more of a foundation than a CC cream. It's also not the right shade for me, so that's another reason why I don't really reach for it as much. I have quite a few foundations where they are not the right shade, so it takes a little extra work to get it to work in the morning, and I'm not always in the mood for that, but this one I can make work. I do just want it out of here. I have gotten better at picking the right shade of foundation, and I also have a lot of foundations, so this one, it's not my favorite, so I just want to finish it up. The second one is actually one I really enjoy, but I picked it because I have probably the most progress in it, and that is my CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence. This one is also the wrong shade, but it's way too light for me, but I can get it to work. I just add like either some bronzing drops into it, or I have a Maybelline Skin Tint and a couple of drops, and this is the perfect shade for me. I love the coverage of this, and it feels so nice on the skin. It is really just a nice formula, and it's more like skincare, but for days that I want just a little bit of coverage, this is great. I will probably repurchase this, not this year. Like, if I finish it, I'm not going to repurchase it right away, just because I'm only allowing myself to buy one foundation this year. I could definitely see myself buying this again, just in a darker shade. But I figured I might as well have one that I like and one that I don't really like to make it the progress just a little bit easier to get to. Another roll-in from last year's project, and I was so close, but I didn't finish it, and that is my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. This is the only lip liner I'm trying to finish this year, and I mean, I'm doing pretty good. It is almost done. This was a mini, and it's not my favorite. I find that the tone of the Pillow Talk one just isn't what I wanted, and so it's okay. It's an okay product. I also feel like this dries up really quickly, so I do have to sharpen it a lot. But it does have a nice formula when it is creamy and not dried up. But yeah, just want this gone. So that's gonna be another roll-in from last year. Next up, I have 2 bronzers that I want to finish. One is a cream and one is a powder. We'll start with the powder first because I don't like this one. And if you've been here long enough, that is my Tarte Amazonian Clay. And the shade I have is Park Ave Princess. And this one, I'm so close. I can just sense the pan coming soon, and I don't know, I don't really like it that much. It reminds me a lot of the NARS Laguna one. I used to have like the original before they had different shades of it, and it just kind of has like this shimmer in there that I don't really like. I've also had issues with this one where when I put it on, like, isn't the easiest to blend, so it'll just look muddy or just like stuck in one spot. And yeah, I just don't really like this one, but it's not that I don't like it enough to not finish it. I can get it to work, so that's what I'm gonna do. But hopefully that one should be an easier goal. Cream product one, I really do enjoy this one. It's just another product that is pretty old in my collection, and I think it's just time to move it out. I have other products that I like a lot more, so while I did enjoy this when I got it, I just find that my preferences have changed. And this one is actually like a blush, but it is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. I have quite a bit of progress in there. I wear this one as a bronzer. This one is very beautiful. The thing with the cloud paints that I found is that they do fade pretty quickly throughout the day, where I have other cream products where they don't fade as much. So just something I kind of want to finish up and get my uses before it goes bad. This product, I feel like I'm going to stumble on lots of issues in trying to finish it up because I hate it so much, but I hate the feeling of wasting my money and throwing it out. So I'm just going to try and finish this product up. And that is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer. I don't like this one for quite a few reasons. One, it's way too light, and this is like their lightest shade, but the other one is medium and it looked way too dark. And I hate the formula so much. It's like this serum consistency, and it just doesn't look good or wear well. I have gotten it to work better if I use a concealer brush, and then after I've tapped it all out, tap it over with a beauty sponge. But it's just so finicky and it just doesn't look right. I'm wearing it today and I just set it with my Huda Beauty powder and it looks pretty decent, but even then I find that it just, I don't like how it works and I'm just not a fan of it at all. So I do just want to finish this up. I have two other concealers that I absolutely love, so to have those in my collection and this one out of here is great. Last year I finished one concealer, so I should be on track to finish this one up. Like I said earlier, I have a lot of blushes that I want to finish up this year, and I'm pretty determined in doing that. So that first one is just a hit pan goal, and I think I can do it. And this one is a roll-in from last year. I really thought I was going to finish this based on how quickly I hit pan on it. And that is a mini of the Tarte blush in Captivating. And right now I have quite a decent pan in there. Super happy about this. I actually really love this blush. And I just find it super easy to wear. I actually didn't have it like in a project last year until I hit pan because I was using it so much. And once I hit pan, I found that the pan was very easy to expand. So I think I can finish this up. I might repurchase this. I'm not 100% sure. I would like to see the other shades that they have, but I really did enjoy this formula. The next two are both cream blushes, and I think that this should be pretty easy to finish. So one is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, and the shade I have is Dusty Rose. And I feel like there is a decent amount of product. Like, I can see just a little bit of a crack of a window in there, so I should be able to scrape everything out. And I really love this blush. It's such a gorgeous color. And my reasoning for wanting to finish it is that when I open it up and look inside, it looks like most of the product is on the walls. So I do think I will be finishing this up, and yeah, I really enjoy this. It's very affordable and quite a lot of product, and I actually prefer this to the Rare Beauty one. So I can definitely see myself purchasing more in the future, but just trying to narrow down my collection, and it's something that I love, so I think this will be very easy to finish. Speaking of Rare Beauty, my next one is the mini Rare Beauty in the shade Happy, and this one is really cute. I think the shade is very different from what I have. It's a nice, very like bright, cool toned pink. And like I said, I do prefer the e.l.f. one, but I got this in like some Sephora favorites kit or something. I have enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I got to at least compare the two, because when I had the e.l.f. one, I really liked it and was blown away by how good it was. So I was very curious to see how this one performed. I do think this one is a lot more pigmented than the e.l.f. one, so my progress might be a little bit slower with this one, but there is less product. So I am convinced that I should be able to finish this up this year. Having 4 blushes in my project is quite a lot, but I think I can do it. I love blush, so it should be easy. We'll see. Some of them will be easy, but I don't know if finishing 4 in a year would be easy. So we're kind of jumping from a different category. We are going to do perfume now, and I just have one, and I have no idea how much progress I am going to get out of this. It's quite a large size, and it is a Bath & Body Works body mist, and it is warm vanilla sugar. So I think I'm like right here, which is not a lot, but I'm curious to see how much of this I can use up. I was debating using one of my other like actual perfume bottles, but I think I'd rather just finish this one up just because it takes up a lot of space, and I mainly use this for when I'm going to sleep, and sometimes I will layer it with other scents, but for the most part I just put it on when I'm going to bed. It's a nice relaxing scent. So I think just for days that I don't want to have one of my other perfumes, maybe I will try and use this. More so, I'm just curious to see how much I can finish in a year. I guess I should have just finished the makeup category because I have one more category within it to go over, and that is lip products. So I have kind of a goal to finish 10 lip products by the end of the year, and I think that's kind of a high goal, but these are 4 for sure that I want to finish just because they're either my oldest or I just don't like them that much. So throughout the year I will be incorporating other lip products that I want to finish. I guess the lip liner counts as one, so that's 5 so far. So we'll start with the lipsticks. I have 3 that I want to finish. So one is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mini lipstick, and I have just a little bit left. I probably could have finished this last year, but I didn't. And I don't like this one at all. It is not the color that I saw in the promo pics, and I feel like the formula is just really dry. It is long lasting, but it makes my lips look so dry and wrinkly, and yeah, I just want to finish this one up. I did get a lot of usage out of it, so I'm determined to just finish it up. Next 2 lipsticks have had their time to shine in some of my project pans last year, and I have 2 Glossier lipsticks. One is their Generation G and one is their Ultra Lip. And the Generation G is the shade Jam, and it's just this really pretty, like pretty purple berry shade. And this one I also just find really dry. It was dry when I bought it and it's still dry. Also the packaging kind of sucks. I've had a few of these like crack and break on me, and this one tends to pop off and also has a little crack in it. I have like 3 of these left, I think, and I just want to try and finish them up as much as I can because I don't really like them that much. They are nice for like a blotted lip look, but I don't really reach for that anymore as much as I do for other products. So I just want to make as much progress as I can. I have a decent amount left in this one. But I think last year was kind of the same situation, and I had their Generation G in Zip, which is like a nice bright red, and I ended up finishing up to the point where I was like scooping out products. I don't think I'll be scooping out products for these ones, at least for the ones that I don't like. I do think I can make some good progress. The other one I ended up using up by using it mostly as a blush, and so I can definitely see myself doing that for this. This next one, the Ultra Lip, is in the shade Cranberry, and I actually do enjoy this one. It's not as intense on the lips as it looks in here. I still have quite a lot left, and again, it's not just hydrating as I thought it would be, or really just what I want in a shade. So I do think I can finish this up too. I'll probably finish this one up before the other one just because it has a nice hydrating feeling to it, and I just reach for this one more. Last lip product is a lip oil, and it's the Florence by Mills Glow Yeah Tinted Lip Oil. And this one is really okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I got this in like a gift with purchase, and I do love a good lip oil, but honestly, this one is too oily. Like, it actually feels like I am putting oil on my lips. If I put slightly too much, it will start running down. So I'm really not sure how I feel about it. I do actually like wearing this one over Jam because the tint in it is pretty similar to this, and so it makes this one hydrating, so that's maybe how I will get usage in it. It's not a horrible product, but I do not think it is worth what they're asking, which is like $14 or $16, I can't remember. So I just kind of want this out of here because I have lip oils that I like. The next category is nail polish. Last year I had a goal of finishing 10 nail polishes, and I think I finished like 9 of them and then a few top coats, so it did end up being 10. This year I'm not sure how many nail polishes I want to finish, but I do want to work on some throughout the year. So I have 4 picked out. I'm thinking 1 for every quarter, though I do think I can finish a few more if I really try. So I'll go over the one that I'll probably be using up first, and it is Hello Taco Twilight Shimmer. And it is just this beautiful topper. It's a shimmer of like green to purple. It's really pretty. Sorry, blue to purple. And I really enjoy this one. I mean, clearly you can tell I've finished most of the product, and I just don't really reach for toppers as much. I do like specialty formulas, or I like to do nail art, and I guess I'm not reaching for toppers as much as I used to. So I do just want to finish this up because it has gotten quite goopy, as you can tell, and I just would like to decrease the number that I have. I just noticed looking down that they're all Hello Taco ones, which makes sense. I think that is most of what my collection is. This next one, I think I will get lots of usage in the spring and hopefully in the fall, and that's the Hello Taco Matcha Maker. So this one is a great like matcha Shrek green, and I think they discontinued this one, and this one it looks too muted for my liking. It is a pastel, but I don't know, on the nails it just looks slightly different than the pictures did on the website. Really, I still have gotten quite a bit of use out of this, so I think I will just try and make myself use it up a bit more. And yeah, it's just not really the color that I'm drawn to as much anymore. The next creme, I think I will probably get most of my usage in the fall, but hopefully I can get some in the spring because I have quite a bit left of this. And this is Butterscotch Hop, and it's just this really cute like mustard yellow. And this one has kind of taught me that I can like a color and appreciate it, but I don't have to buy it. Because this one, it's so warm toned, and I'm pretty sure I'm like cool toned or neutral, definitely not warm toned at all. And so this one just looks slightly off on me, I think. It's probably just a personal thing because whenever I've worn this one with like a topper, like a very like yellow topper, I get compliments on this one. And I personally don't like it that much, so it's just kind of funny that like other people like it or I get compliments on it, but it's not my favorite. So I just don't use this one as much either. I have used this a few times in the summertime, so maybe I can get some use then, like the summer and fall. But I don't remember the last time I wore this one, whereas there's others, like I could probably tell you the last time I wore it. So just another one I want out of here. This last one is actually a specialty formula, and it's called Cheap Champagne. And this one is just a gorgeous oiled formula, and I really love this one. And the reason that I want to finish it is that I've seen photos of people who have this one, and after time the color has changed. And I'm really worried about that because this one is gorgeous. To me, it looks like a brand new penny. Like the copper shade is so beautiful, and I really like this one. But unfortunately, I do want to finish it up before it maybe changes how it looks. So far, I haven't had any that have changed the color, but this happened to another one that Hello Taco used to have, so I am a little bit worried about that happening to this one too. So I just want to get my usage because I really love this one, so I might as well use it before it goes bad. Alright, the last category is skincare, and we have one final roll in from last year, and looking at how much product I have left, I should have just finished this. I don't know why I didn't. And that is the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Water. And I mean, look at how much is left. It's such a pathetic amount. So this should be pretty easy. As soon as the weather warms up, I will be using this. And I'm pretty determined to finish it, which again, should be easy. Next, I have 2 cream products. So one, yes, I'm just curious to see how much I can use, kind of similar to the perfume. And that is the Gloasis Probiotics and Triple Peptide Refreshing Eye Cream. So I can't remember where I got this. I think it was like some kind of beauty box. And I am not great about using eye creams regularly, but I was using it all of last year. And look how much progress there is. Like, it looks like I barely touched it. And it was full to the top. So even getting to just like the neck of the bottle is crazy because I feel like I've used this quite a lot. So I do just want to finish this up, and again, like I'm curious to see how long it would take because 1 year it took just to get to this level. So yeah, I'm just curious to see. Final product is a night cream, and that is Trader Joe's night cream. And this one, I don't know how I feel about it. I love how it smells. It smells like honey, and it does feel very rich and moisturizing on the skin, but I'm pretty sure this one is breaking me out. Because every time I wear it, I don't know if I'm like getting hormonal during that time or something, but every time I've worn it, it breaks out my skin. And then I will wait a little bit to let it heal, and then I will try this again to see if I'm breaking out, and I break out again. So I am thinking of just using this as like a hand lotion or even a body lotion. If I use this as a body lotion, I'm gonna finish it in like a week. So maybe I'll use it as a hand cream, but I'm a little disappointed that it breaks me out because I really do like how it smells and it feels really nice. And it does leave my skin quite moisturized, but yeah, I think just my skin doesn't like it. So there you have it. Those are the 25 products that I want out of here by the end of the year. I will be tracking my progress. Like I said, I will take monthly photos of each product, as well as have little tallies to show how many times I've used it, as well as how the progress has decreased in the bottle. I'm really excited, and I think I have a good range of goals, some very easily obtainable, while some might take me all year, but I am in it for the long haul, and I'm just excited to narrow down my collection and have just products that I find outstanding. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe to help support me and my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!